Good evening, guys. Ken Tortoise Capital Nightly Strategy Podcast for January 11th, 2024. Start with the hybrid swing portfolio. Excuse me. This is Alcoa, 30-minute chart. Collapsing Dragon short, Dragon Skin exit, 1R. AI. I missed the short on this one. There was a PSAR flip on the gap down, huge sell off. I did get the reversal, 1, 2, 3 entry off the bottom, and 2R on the rebound. Caterpillar uh, closed the long. Sorry, closed the long from a couple days ago. Missed the short, missed the long. Cliff, collapsing dragon short for a half an hour, the usual. CVS scratch. Disney took the collapsing dragon, got a fraction. Thought about this, elected not to take it, regretted it. So basically a scratch. Devon Energy. This is the second day of the downward slide. I'm going to give it another day. We're holding 5R on that one. Emerging markets took the 1, 2, 3 entry on the reversal and cashed an R at the skin of the dragon. Ethereum still benefiting from the decision by the SEC to permit exchange traded funds for Bitcoin and Ethereum and some of the other cryptos. So that's contributing to this beautiful run up. And this one was we covered the failing entry. So we had two positions from yesterday, and that thing gapped way up and started to sell off, cashed it. It reversed, sold off, and we got finally the Kata 2 rebound for 3 more R in the afternoon. So that was Mr. Toad's wild ride. Mexico scratched the first Kata 2. The second Kata 2 paid off for 3R, and we're holding that one overnight. Brazil, same thing. We micro loss, holding 1R overnight on the Kata 2. Intel, 1, 2, 3 entry, skin of the dragon entry. I'm loving that entry. And we're holding 2R. IP, we got short for a fraction, took the PSAR flip for 1R. That one's looking good. IYR, the real estate collapsing dragon, cashed half an R, thought about the reversal here, didn't take it, and then it traded sideways the rest of the day. That may be a bottom being put in. So I'm becoming more bullish if that can break through the PSAR tomorrow. Coca-Cola, short for an R in the usual collapsing dragon. Regional banks. So we were long yesterday overnight. The gap caused us to lose a fraction. It continued to fail, got reversed and got short here. Covered after the bottom was placed, and at the edge of the dragon for 2R revenge trade. Thought about this one, didn't take it, and then regretted not taking it. That one's in play for tomorrow. McDonald's, we closed out the 2-position long. It sold off. We took the Kata 2. We front ran that a little bit here with the skin of the dragon entry, and that paid off for 4R. Merck, no trade. Microsoft, which just replaced Apple as the most valuable company in the world. We tried the gap and go and scratched. took the 1, 2, 3 entry at the skin of the dragon, holding 2R overnight. Marijuana. Uh, Covered the short, thought about the Kata 2, didn't take it, regretted it. It was the story of my life today. Uh, Nike. Oh, boy. Replacing Walmart in our hearts now. So yesterday's entry here closed well. It gapped up and continued to go. So I added a second position and a third position, and it just kept going. That's another one of those 15R trades, which happened a couple times this week. NVIDIA caught a 2 for an R. PBW, collapsing dragon to short for an R. Rivian, uh, scratched yesterday, gap down, collapsing dragon, was able to hold on to about a quarter of an R. The S&P was like um, crazy mindset today. Sold off hard, rebounded hard for a V bottom there. Treasuries took an R off the SSC. Tesla got short for an R on the collapsing dragon. Walmart covered the 32R trade from yesterday, and then re-entered one position on a Kata 2 with a dragon skin refined entry. Jay asks where we can find the podcast. I sent you the link yesterday for the archive. I'll send it to you again today. Or are you talking about the foundations? It's in the foundations course. I'll send you the link to that too. U.S. Steel. This one is sliding as Congress starts looking at that deal with Nippon Steel buying them out. Um, I don't know what happened on that great big sell off in here, but man, oh man, uh, this is dangerous. Um, and I'm standing aside from U.S. Steel here for a while. That kind of volatility is crazy. So pretty good work today on the swing portfolio. Um, let's take a look at why isn't that opening up? Stand by. Get the sniper trade of the day going here in a half a second. All right, this is part two of the uh, AI trade. This is the PSAR flip, 20-cent risk box, leg one and leg two, exiting here for 3R, about a 2 re-entry for another R, total of 4R. And you add the first piece on, total of 10R on the AI. That's why it's one of our favorite category or favorite targets. All right, this is an opportunity trade from ETHE during the day. So this is the opening, gapped up. You can't short it, but it comes down here. We have an oversold condition. We read up to the MACD. This is the first time that it upticks. So we come up here, we buy a breakout. There's our stop at the PSAR. Here's the move. You decide from this point on where you want your exit strategy, but that's how you get well started with the WMB3. Let's go to this is Ilker, 1.7R in the usual way in Cliff Natural Resources. That's a nice opportunity trade. Um, Finding the movers that might cause you to override the other ones. decide maybe to trade up. Nice work on Microsoft for an R on the 123 entry. Gets chopped here somewhat in Disney. Tired. That's we want to work on our cardio. Nice work here on Apple in the morning, grinding out 1.5. No real comments. This is all looking pretty good. Uh, Alibaba, I'm not so sure I like that as a trading vehicle compared to the other candidates. And based on time of day, this may be the better time of day to trade that one, and I'm not sure why. But I'm not a fan of Baba. This was a uh, quick exit in Walmart. The stop and reverse was available. The 123 was available, but settled for 0.5 loss. This is David and Boeing. Let's see what we got here. This is a collapsing dragon short, still holding it over the overnight. I think that's reasonable. This is the second leg down. That's a reasonable position. You're holding about an R. This one, nice breakout from the base for a fraction. I like the short on the collapsing dragon. This exit became a 1-2-3 stop and reverse. Looks like you're holding your stop here in order to make gains there on McDonald's. I like that one. If that shows better than 295 tomorrow, and you got market strength, that would be a high priority for adding to that position early on a turbo trade. I like that one. Daily reports. Oh, fine. You're kidding me. Bullish normal conditions, overbought in every dimension, favorable volatility, buy on dip opportunity in EEM, breakouts in Japan, travelers, and NVIDIA. Many auto framers testing out very well. I like Boeing on the collapse and Tesla on the recovery, and the energy sector is looking pretty good. Um, Only a couple squeezes in play here, but it includes ExxonMobil and Chevron. Fall is dominating in terms of the Four Seasons. Procter and Gamble, Cisco, IBM. So it's old school tech is looking pretty good. I also like this follow through in Nike. That was really an amazing 2-day move. Um, and Brazil is also making its move along. Brazil, Mexico, Latin America, while the U.S. is starting to stall. And standard leaders at the top of the frog list for trading value. So it's going to be business as normal tomorrow. More follow throughs, NVIDIA, Brazil. And I think Walmart may be ready for a recovery move as well. All right, that's everything we got for today. We'll get this published and posted. Thanks.